This is my 2022 Specialized S-Works Tarmac SL7, and before I get too deep into this thing, should I just stop and wait for the Tarmac SL8 or Venge or whatever to launch? We know it's coming. I've mentioned it before. We've seen the integrated aero bar and stem combo that'll probably save a few watts here and there. We've seen the new Epic World Cup launch in the typical 3-year product cycle, which historically the Tarmac has followed that same product cycle. So to hedge against this, I've been very selective about upgrades on this dream build for the SL7, opting for components that I feel are more future-proof and easily swap to a new bike if it comes to that. Maybe that'll be the SL8, maybe it'll be the Venge, maybe the Cervelo S5. Whatever the case, it's always nice to have options, right? So here's what I've changed as part 2 of the dream build. And if you haven't already done so, do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way. The first big upgrade was wheels, and this wasn't a planned upgrade, but I had a minor issue with my Enve 4.5 ARs, and since Enve has a fantastic warranty, I sent my old 4.5 ARs back, and they built me new 4.5s around my existing hub. I cannot thank them enough for that. They didn't have to do that. It like deserves an air horn or something because it was top-notch customer service. And you might have also noticed in a few photos that I posted that I was riding the Reserve 4044 wheel set on the Tarmac. I've been testing those wheels across all 3 of my bikes right now, the SL7, the Mog, and the Crux. They're currently on the Crux and continue to be an exceptional wheel set. More on that in the coming weeks. Second, I swapped the crankset. I swapped the 5037 red crankset for a 4835 Force crankset for 2 reasons. One, aesthetically, I've always thought that this bike would look best with an all-black crankset, and I think it does. But that's secondary. See, the primary reason is I have a big trip planned with something like 68,000 feet of climbing over 7 days, and I'm gonna need all the help that I can get. A lot of the guys that I'm riding with will be riding Shimano mid-compact with 1134 cassettes, and so a few calculations on a gear ratio calculator revealed that the 4835 chainrings with a 1033 cassette produces almost the exact same gear ratios as my friends on Shimano. Although, as I'm sitting here, I can't help but think that maybe a 4633 would have been the better call. What do you guys think? What is the best gear ratio for a 68,000 foot week? Drop me a comment below and let me know what your preferences are. Third, I installed a CeramicSpeed coated bottom bracket. This is one of the components that I really hope translates to a new bike. So look, if these new bikes don't have a threaded bottom bracket, they're off the list. No, I'm just kidding. The fourth change that I made was I swapped the Pirellis for a set of GP5000 STRs in 28mm, which measure quite a bit bigger on wheel. These will likely be swapped out in the next month or so for a set of Vittoria Corsa Pros. I'm anxious to try that tire. What do you think I should do next? And what are your predictions for new bikes and tech at the tour? We're less than 2 months away. It's gonna be really exciting. Anyways, that's the latest on the SL7 Dream build. It's an incredible bike and I cannot wait to get out on it tomorrow. Anyways, until next time.